Hi, I'm Matthew, and you've probably reached this page because you're thinking that you might be spending too much on your coffee. So, just a quick bit about myself and my company. Basically been established for around 12 years, and I myself am an inventor. I invented the coffee maker, which is the world's fastest hand portable coffee brewer, and I was on Dragon's Den last year, got investment there, and obviously was been working on this product for quite a long time, so I know a lot about brewing. I'm not a foodie, but I do work with foodies, including World Barista Championship judges that help us to develop our coffees here at Bean Roasters. So, what my problems would be with the sort of artisan trade, firstly, I've got a lot of time for the artisan trade because they've pushed the quality notch up in the industry no end, and there's been a lot of good done there. But I feel that sometimes it's overshot, certainly with some of the claims, which I would say are, basically just not true, essentially. And there's certain elements of following some of the models that they have that aren't right for a coffee shop or a cafe or any sort of business trying to sell coffee. So the two things I'd say that are important, if that's your main staple sort of revenue stream, or it's one of the most important ones, you need to know that you're getting value. You want to buy a good quality product, of course you want to, but you don't want to be paying more for that product than you need to. So the first thing I'd say is that a small local roaster is not going to have the buying scale of a larger company, and essentially most of us are buying our coffee from the same one or two wholesalers in the UK. Now, okay, in some cases they might be buying micro lots from abroad, but the problem with a micro lot, I would say, is it hits your next biggest problem, which would be consistency. So if coffee is one of your biggest products, you need to get the value right on it. You need to make sure that you're paying a fair price for the product that you're getting. If a small roaster is buying one bag, they're going to pay a different price to ourselves, who buy tons of coffee over the year, who are buying multiple bags. That will then trigger through to yourself, and you'll be paying less for the same product, essentially. The next point will be about consistency. If you're buying a micro lot, or something that is basically there today, gone tomorrow, then your biggest issue with that is you're going to set up a coffee shop or cafe. You're going to have all of these customers coming in that basically love your coffee, love the product, love what you're trying to do, and then you're going to change the coffee at some point in the future. Now, why would you do that? You just wouldn't do that. Your customers may say, oh, the coffee's not as good as it used to be in there, just maybe because it's different and they've got used to your coffee and they like it, so they don't want it to change. So we only pick coffees that we know are going to be future-proof, essentially. So, they can be your sort of artisan, single origins and so on and so forth, but they are going to be future-proof for your business, which is quite important. So then the next thing that we do is we use an airbed roaster, which gets you that really good consistency and will ensure that that quality of product is the same time and time again. So yes, we're following our route, my route, if you like, that's more sort of on the scientific end of the spectrum, but the quality and the type of coffees we're getting are the same, and essentially that's it really. So why pay more for the same product? So if you'd like to give us a call or contact us, and we'll be only too happy to help and start that journey with you. Thank you.